Plant trees in tropical rainforests in Brazil, Indonesia, India, Colum, and Madagascar. If you plant trees through them, you can choose the type of tree you plant based on how much carbon it removes from the atmosphere. Protect what remains of our existing tropical forests through non-profits such as Cool Earth. Create more sustainable transportation habits. Instead of ordering a private ride, do a rideshare. Avoid rapid acceleration and braking and turn on cruise control on longer trips. Walk and bike on your destination wherever possible. When buying a new car, choose a climate friendly option. Here's a good tool to find a climate friendly car. Lower your heating bill. In the winter, take steps to lower your heating bill. Set your thermostat at 68 degrees F and lower your home's temperature 7 to 10 degrees for 8 hours a day. But don't turn down the heat more than 10 degrees if don't it's only a few hours. It'll take too much energy to heat back up. Store up your windows and seal up the doors and plug up drafty holes. There's a comprehensive guide that shows you how. Diverse from coal and encourage others to do the same. Diverse your 100, 400, 1000 from fossil fuels. You can analyze your stocks from fossilfreefunds.org, which shows what percentage of funds are invested in fossil fuel companies. Make sure your bank, insurance company, and university, some of the world's biggest investors in coal, have agreed to divest. If they haven't, call on them to do so. Eat less beef. Don't cook beef at home, only eat it out. Only eat beef on the weekends. If there's an option to choose between beef or another protein when ordering a dish, go with the alternative protein. Educate girls about global warming. Give to a charity that makes school more affordable and accessible for girls in low and lower middle income countries, such as the Mediterranean Fund. Advocate for a healthy planet. Support climate legalization by doing one or more of these things. Send a letter to a party leaders and candidates telling them your vote depends on their stance on global warming. Volunteer for a candidate that supports efforts to stop global warming. Talk to friends and family about the importance of voting for climate action. Write a letter to your elected leaders to support and implement a set of climate solutions. Convince your friends to behave sustainably. Choose an impactful sustainable behavior from this list and try to convince your friends to do it. 2. Using the example of ride sharing, you can say things like, I talked to George and Leila and Hannah and Danny, and they're all ride sharing, are you? When's the next time you're going to ride share, and what app are you going to use? You're a ride sharer, aren't you? I'll text you next week to see how the ride sharing has been going.